Why would you want to meditate? First, I would like to talk about your mind. The Buddhists have a very accurate description of the state of mind in which most of us are in our daily lives. They call it monkey mind. And it fits the description just right, because your mind is like a wild, crazy monkey, jumping from branch to branch, and never stopping. The branches are your thoughts. Basically, our minds are constantly jumping from one thought to another, going from past mistakes and regrets, into worrying about the near and distant future. The problem is that most of these thoughts are not productive at all, and actually a huge part of them are negative and even harmful thought patterns that can go on for years and years. One of the most crucial and important functions that meditation has is to bring awareness to these thoughts and help you calm down the restless monkey and silence the frantic noise inside your mind. This will help you let go of the things in your past that haunt you and help you let go of your worries about the future. By letting go of the past and the future, you will be able to truly enjoy and appreciate the present moment. Another benefit you get is that you can get off your addiction to stimulation. You might not realize it, but you are literally addicted to stimulation. What do I mean by that? Make this little experiment. Sit down in your room and try to stay still for 5 minutes. Just sit there and do nothing. I bet that after 30 seconds most people will be bored out of their minds. We are addicted to television, the internet, our phones, food, drugs, sex, you name it, we can get addicted to it. The problem comes when we are not able to indulge in the activity we are addicted to. This leads to boredom, irritation, sadness, and even depression. Meditation helps you appreciate the present moment as it is, without needing any external stimulation. Another huge benefit that meditation brings is stress and anxiety reduction. When you meditate, your parasympathetic nervous system gets activated. This part of your central nervous system is responsible for the so-called rest and digest response, which is pretty much the opposite of fight and flight. It promotes relaxation, resting, and proper digestion. When you are in the rest and digest mode, stress and anxiety are highly reduced. Meditation also promotes brain health and emotional mastery. It stimulates and prevents from shrinking the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for managing higher-order brain function like concentration, awareness, and decision-making. Meditation also improves the prefrontal cortex's connection to other areas of the brain, like the amygdala, helping you regulate emotions better. Another benefit, mental clarity, focus, and increased productivity. When your mind is overcrowded with lots of thoughts all at the same time, you can get easily overwhelmed, which can lower your productivity significantly and promote brain fog. Meditation helps you declutter your mind, which brings increased focus and productivity, which are two of the most important traits one can have to be successful nowadays. How to meditate? It is actually a quite simple activity at first sight. You just need to sit still and clear your mind for a period of time. The problem is that your mind is so used to spin all kinds of stories all the time, that you won't be able to stop thinking for more than a few seconds at first. The good news is that with practice and time, you get more focus and concentration, and your ability to clear your mind will improve if you are consistent and stick with the practice. You just need to remember that it will be quite challenging at first, and you should just keep coming back to the present moment when you start thinking. There are different kinds of meditation. They usually use some kind of anchor that brings you back to the present moment when you catch yourself drift off into thinking and daydreaming. For instance, you can focus on your breath. You can focus on your body or parts of your body, or you can use a mantra, a word that you keep repeating. The goal of these focus points or anchors is to give your monkey mind a job. When the monkey is free, it goes crazy, but when you give it an assignment, it gets quiet and focused, at least for a while. Keep in mind that when you start meditating, you will manage to focus for a little while, but without you noticing, you will just drift off into thought patterns. Don't beat yourself when this happens, it's completely normal, just go back to your anchor point and keep going. I will give you an example for a meditation session with a mantra. I think it's one of the most beginner-friendly kinds of meditation. Okay, so, first you need to find a quiet place, where you can sit for around 10 to 20 minutes without being disturbed. After that you need to sit. It doesn't have to be any special meditation pose, just don't lie down because you might fall asleep. You can sit on the floor, on the sofa, or use a chair. If you use support for your back, try to keep your position as straight as possible. You can set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes at first. If you have a really hard time sitting still, you can start with 5 minutes and gradually increase them until you reach at least 20 to 30 minutes. After you set the timer, close your eyes and relax. Pick a mantra, which is basically just a random word that you will repeat with your inner voice. You don't need to say it out loud. The goal here is to keep repeating this word and focus on it, The word itself is irrelevant, it doesn't even need to be a word, just something that you repeat, so that your mind has a focus point. When you catch yourself drifting off into thinking, just go back to your mantra, and keep repeating the process. At some point, your mind can get tired of hearing that mantra, time and time again. At this point, you can slow down the repeating speed, and if you can, even stop repeating the mantra, and just enjoy the blissful, clear, unburdened state in which your mind is. At first, you will reach this state from time to time, only for a few seconds, but when you keep practicing, you will build up your meditation muscle, and this will enable you to reach this amazing calm and blissful state, more and more often, and for longer periods of time. How often should you meditate? Every single day. Yes, if you want to get all the benefits that meditation can provide you, you need to make a commitment to spend a small portion of your time every day doing the practice. You can start with as little as 5 minutes per day, and gradually increase it to at least 20 to 30 minutes. Before I end the video, I want to tell you that meditation can literally change your life for the better. It has the potential to decompress and melt all the negativity you have gathered and make you more emotionally stable, calmer, and more relaxed. It increases your focus, productivity, creativity, and in general roots you in the present moment, allowing you to see reality as it is, and not stained by your own preconceptions and biases. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found this information helpful, consider subscribing to the channel for more related content, and feel free to leave a like and a comment. Have a happy and peaceful day, and see you in the next video.